Read it.
Hello everybody and welcome to another Super Turtle done by me, S-Pro Mitch, and our new Super Turtle friend, Low to No Skills. So as soon as the game started, I got this voice message basically saying, "Oh guys, you're so good, we're gonna try though." Kudos to them for sticking in there and trying. I'm not sure if they knew that we were gonna try and Super Turtle them, but they actually tried to rush us in this game, so you'll be seeing that. And a lot of people have been asking me for UNSC Super Turtles, so that's basically what I've been doing lately, is a lot of UNSC Super Turtling. And that's all we've been doing, really, as of late, because True Skill doesn't matter for the next 5 days, so we can do whatever the heck we want, and not be affected by it too much. Not that I really have too much True Skill to lose, anyway, but... So, yeah, we are going double cutter. S-Pro Mitch is green, and he made an elephant descend to the middle. And at least one of those UNSC players always has to make this elephant and clear out the middle, because otherwise it will take too long to lock down the middle area, and you'll probably get rushed by tanks or something. And it's just a nice way to get this cleared out. I'm doing 2 reactors and a vehicle depot because I'm going to build my 3 tanks first before I start getting my second base up, because I'm going to be getting my base last. Low to No Skills is going to have to use his chieftain to clear out every base on our side, and I'll be getting the second one that he clears out. But unfortunately, Low to No Skills is under attack by the enemy Brute Chieftain and the Prophet, so... yeah, I'm going to have to get my tanks up rather quickly, a little more quickly than I usually get them. Normally I go, well, you know, normally I'm not playing cutter at all, so I can't really say normally because I never play cutter, so I was pretty much winging it the whole time here.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa!
And there's Low to No Skills taking out the rebel base before killing all the turrets. Eric. Thought he would have watched my videos by now, but apparently not, because as anyone who has watched my videos knows, you have to clear out every turret, every watchtower on the rebel bases to get as much veterancy as possible. Also, as you see on his base, that chieftain is hitting his warehouse in an area that Low could queue up a warehouse and make him walk away, but he's not taking advantage of that. So Eric, if you're watching this video, please be sure to take advantage of that from now on, please. I'm going to Mac Blast this Prophet because he is annoying and I don't really want to deal with him, and it's fun! Haha, take that! Some people don't think it's cost effective to get rid of a Prophet that way, but of course it is, because otherwise they could use that 400 to get Blessed Immolation and all that nonsense, so... it's always good to Mac Blast a Prophet, if you can. If he's moving around, of course, don't try, but if you can catch him, it's a nice thing to do. So anyways, I'm just going 3 unupgraded tanks, and I'm going to wait for Low to No Skills to clear out my base. And now here, I guess there was a girl driving in that tank or something, didn't really know where to go, because that chieftain is still at Eric's base and I'm not doing anything about it. Typical female driver. Come on! Go to the right spot. Sure, you could hear Eric complaining in the background. Although he does have 2 turrets up, I mean, he could theoretically just stall that chieftain out and kill it, but he's deciding not to. I'm sure he's regretting that decision now, but, you know, it's just how it all plays out. It's still going to be all good because I've got a tank coming out of my base right now. And I'm going to help him finish off that chieftain. Oh crap, but there's a brute squad, and of course my female driver is going to start shooting at the brute squad instead of the almost dead chieftain. Come on! And then it's going to get smacked by the hammer. Good job, Betsy. Nice driving. Alright, but... if he wants to keep my tank stunned, he's going to have to not hit Eric's chieftain, so he can get in a few jabs. Oh crap, now he's bringing in another brute squad. I'm going to lose this tank, aren't I? Oh no! That's 500 smackaroonies straight down the tube. Oh! I am free from the oppression of the inheritance hammer, and I am free to run away and heal my tank. How do you like that? Load of No Skills is getting his summit up, and he's going to start making vampires as soon as possible, because me and Mitch aren't going to have much for anti-air for a little while. So we will be needing those. Of course, because there's double Covenant, they always go double Banshees at some point. And so here I'm finally taking my expansion, and sure enough, the double Banshee spam is already on its way. You can see it there moving toward my base on the mini-map. So I'm going to have to sell that base or lose it, which is never good. I hate losing bases. But I'm not making any anti-air yet, so I just have to keep making my Cobras, because if they push through the middle with tanks, that'd be very bad. Oh man, excuse me. I'm sorry. I tried not to do it, and I know people burp in every video. Disgusting. You know what? Burps are funny. If you don't think that, you can get the fuck out. Anyway. So now that all of the Banshees are stasis and getting killed by the Wolverines, I felt safe taking that base just because I figured they wouldn't get in a shot because they'd all be stasis, but I kind of underestimated how many Banshees were there. However, they are all shooting at my Wolverines, so my base is safe to go up.
Base under attack.
Sweet, my base is up. There was a Mac Blast there. I didn't get to record, but I'm sure it did nothing because it was S-Pro Mitch's Mac Blast. His Mac Blast micro is, how you say, not so much. Anyways, now I'm going to show you my cool Cobra trick that I actually learned from Silver Shot 101. Yeah. And, basically, you get your transport and you make your camera angle so that your transport is directly behind the Cobra, and then you put it directly in front of them as close as you can to your other Cobra, and it will look something like that. And then you can lock down your Cobra and it will be inside of it, and it'll be amazing. It really doesn't affect anything damage-wise, but you can space them out better so that units don't get stuck trying to move through them all the time. And if you put a Spartan in one of those Cobras, then the Cobras that are, you know, damn it, what am I trying to say here? Oh, the Cobras that are conjoined with it, I guess, let's say that, will survive a Mac Blast. But however, if a Birthright Chieftain approaches that stack of Cobras, the Birthright effect will bring over all three Cobras, or both Cobras, or however many Cobras you have attached together. Birthright will carry them all over and stun all of them. So you have to be really careful with that. And yes, there is a part in this video where I get to demonstrate that, but it's not here. Here they're making their epic push on the left-hand side of the map. All three of their armies are there, and as soon as they showed up, they had the Jackals at the front, they D-bombed the wall, and they make their way through because we can't get ODSTs in there without them getting insta-killed by those Jackals. So all you guys who want to know how to break through the side walls effectively, that's how to do it, because they just went right through it like there was nothing even there. We're dropping some Mac Blasts, but it's... Oh wait, actually that was their Mac Blast, I'm sorry. Trying to get this Wolverine away. I should probably volley something, but I guess I don't think it's very efficient to do that at this point. I'm just going to try and Mac Blast as many Jackals as I can, and anytime now I'll start dropping ODSTs to try and impede their progress a little bit, so we can set up our defenses here. If you can't keep the walls locked down, and there are times in Super Turtling where you just need to cut your losses and not try to keep the wall for a while. This spot right here where our Spartan tanks are at is the next best place to set up your defenses. And that's what we're going to be doing. Unfortunately, all of those Cobras that I meticulously set up at the wall in the middle are now going to have to be unrooted and brought up here. I was pretty upset about that and really reluctant to move them, but it has to be done because now here come Plasma Modulator, Wraiths, Flying Prophet. They're just going all out here, and it's no longer half of our army. Half of our army, there we go, is not going to suffice anymore. I just lost one of my Spartan tanks. SUPPEERRRR Mitch is dropping his ODSTs. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I should probably be dropping them anytime now. Then again, it's not like I have a whole lot of money, and every ODST drop is $100, and that's $100 that could be going to something else. And this early into the Super Turtle, you really want to have as much money as possible. And also, I'm going to lose that base, so it's a very bad situation for me to be in, because my main base has 3 reactors on it. So if I lose this base, I lose my main source of income, and, well, yeah, I lose that base. And I'm not going to sell any buildings on it either, because I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize just how close to death it was. And I was kind of hoping Low to No Skills would get his engineers over there, but apparently he doesn't think it's very efficient to bring his engineers over there anyway. There's a scarab there too, I don't know if you noticed that. Pretty scary stuff. But as soon as I get these Cobras locked down here, we will be able to keep them out of here. But unfortunately, that's all the time that I have for this first episode of my most recent Super Turtle, so I'm going to have to cut things off here. Hopefully you enjoyed this first part, and hopefully you'll stick around for part 2. And I will... Oh wait, never mind, I still have like 3 minutes left. Okay. Well, as you can see, my Cobras are kind of taking control of things, but they are pretty much just pushing their way up. That Chieftain is there, stunning our vehicles. We need our 3-star monster to get up here and start vortexing shit. That's how you take out the large armies. You need to use your Chieftain, you need to vortex, you need to use the ODSTs to get into your vortex debris cloud, and you just need to kill everything with that vortex. Of course, while you're vortexing, you can't stasis the Prophet, but that's what Wolverines are for. Sure, he can cleanse, but he won't be able to cleanse for very long. But unfortunately, for the first part of this turtle, you know, it's not like Low to No Skills. Turtles is the Chieftain all the time. I'm not sure. This might have been the first time he ever done it, actually. So I'm willing to accept that he just didn't know about the Vortex greatness yet. But don't worry, he eventually learns. Of course, Mitch hijacked a couple Wraiths, but unfortunately they don't get to last very long. I'm selling one of my reactors on my main base because, well, I can't afford to do anything right now, and I really needed to bring down a Mac Blast, because as you can see, Blue has taken that base. What the fuck, man? Dick moved! So now we gotta kill that Blue base and all of these units. I'm leaving those Cobras there just in case. I don't want to move them all up and then have tanks move through there, but that's just how it goes. I really have no sort of income right now, so it's going to be really hard for me to be keeping up as many Cobras as I have to. So Low to No Skills is bringing in some hunters of his own to help out. Good job there, Eric. And of course he's got the engineers, and he is still hammering away with his chieftains, so that's helpful. And we do still have ODSTs, however I do not have 3 tech, so that's going to be all up to SUPPEERRRR Mitch. Oh boy. Yeah. But okay, now I am almost out of time. I got like, yeah, 40 seconds. I'm going to stop talking here. See you in part 2. Goodbye.
Ready to roll. Send us in. Fueled up and rolling. Tank on the move.
I only have 3K. I had a raid.
Where to? Loaded up. Cobra ready.